I'm at the Marfa Lights viewing station. It's February 20th, and it's around 9:18 p.m.
What part?
Marin.
Marin.
It's 20 miles north of San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brownsville, Texas, way at the very bottom.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
But I'm a truck driver, so.
Oh, are you the
Yes.
trucker that just pulled over?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Well, this is the spot.
I've been here before.
Yeah.
And I've never seen them. I don't know what I'm looking for or what I'm looking at.
I don't either. This is my first. Okay, I'm seeing 3.
Yeah, there's one far to the right. Looking left. You need to look more to the right of the tower? No, there's the third one. I see what he's talking about. There's the third one flashing.
Yeah, I got him. I'm shooting infrared.
Oh, there's 2.
Yeah.
And there's 3. The 2 are solid, and there's a lighter, or not as bright, one on the right of the 2.
They're blinking lights.
Oh, yeah, it's going up. And back down.
You haven't missed the eclipse moon, have you?
We were looking at that tonight. Why is it like all like, I don't know, red or whatever?
It's an eclipse. Fully eclipsed.
Oh.
The Earth's shadowing the moon. It's a serious Marfa Light night. And every 25 years, lunar eclipse? Full lunar eclipse is pretty rare.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's one. There's a couple. I saw a red and a white one. To the right of the blinking red thing off to the left there.
Oh, to the left. Okay, yeah, it's blinking.
Yeah.
Those 3 have been pretty stable. Yeah, I think those are lights. But there's one beneath that looks like it just started blinking. It's not on there. What was that? Airman.
Another truck. Y'all fixing to go any further south?
I'm going to stay here. I got a job in Marfa.
The light on top of that red thing.
That one just appeared, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it's bright.
Yep. Hard to say what it is.
Oh, went out.
And over here to the left.
That's what I was looking. I don't know.
You know, I'm still seeing something, and I'm not filming in normal mode. I'm filming infrared, and I'm still seeing it.
Oh, look.
There it goes again.
Yeah.
See where that one goes now. If it goes to the right, it'll be like the other one. We've seen several that started there.
No, it's right over the tower now, that light.
Yeah, it's moving. It's definitely moving.
It's gone.
You know, I'm still seeing it, guys, on infrared. Even though we can't see it, the camera's seeing it.
Is it like still white on your camera, or?
It's just a white dot because infrared's showing it like black and white. I had a hunch to try infrared out here.
Oh,
Yeah, see it?
cool.
See it? See, there's a These guys can't see it, but there's definitely another thing out there.
Are there 2 now?
Oh, there's a binary pair there. Off to the right of the red blinking light, there's a binary pair.
And they moved from the light over.
Yeah. God, I wish I had a higher powered lens and a longer infrared illuminator. Ah, there's another one.
Further off to the right.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going up. Moving.
Just to ID this tape, this is Marfa, Texas, and the date is February 20th. What's the local time here?
It is 9:22.
9:22 local time, Central Time, I believe. There's another thing, so way over there.
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody know what that faint glow is off?
I don't know. I was looking at that too.
Could that be Presidio or some town? No.
Apparently, there's nothing but farmland between here and
I said,
there.
I haven't looked at it.
Oh, wow.
Just to explain, this video is being shot in infrared mode, and the blinking lights that you're seeing off to the left of the screen are actually red lights, but in infrared mode they're appearing as blinking white lights. Now those are not the lights. You did see some strange lights moving around them. There's one now. It's just appearing off to the right of the red light, very faint. And as all this is happening, there's a full eclipse of the moon. Oh, there goes one. There's an object off to the left of the blinking column.
How's that look on infrared?
It's moving pretty fast. It seems like it's moving faster than it was before.
Yeah, it shut off, but there's still a trace of it on infrared. I'm seeing it now. It disappeared on infrared. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, there's a bright light. Gosh, I can't zoom any tighter in on that thing. That light slightly off to center screen just appeared, and it's pulsating a little bit. It's hard to calculate what distance that could be. Hey, has anybody ever tried using a green laser out here to measure distance?
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
It's hard to explain it, but a lot of people have studied it. Nobody's figured it out.
Yeah.
Unsolved Mysteries was here, wasn't it?
You know, it's pretty interesting. There's a plaque just maybe half a mile down the road that commemorating the Army airfield that used to be here. I have a friend who's a World War II veteran, and when I told him I was coming to Marfa, he said, "Oh, I was there. I used to train, as a fighter, Air Force pilot, right here in Marfa." And where we're seeing these lights is right near where that old base used to be. Yeah. Wow, can you believe the stars? My God. Wow.
One Milky Way.
Yeah. I don't even think trillions describes how many stars there are here tonight.
Especially when you consider that half of them are galaxies.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Telescope.
I'm shooting in normal mode now. I don't know. Switch back to infrared. Does anybody know what that red column of lights are? Are they? It's some kind of tower out there. Hey, there's something moving. Do you guys see that right off to the right of the red light? The blinking lights off to the left are some kind of a radio tower or something. In infrared, it's looking white, but in reality it's red. But the object that just is blinking off to the right of it seems to come and go. Got very bright. There's a binary of something there. It seems to coalesce into one object. Now it's splitting up into two. And now it's gone. And there it is again. infrared, it's just looking black and white, but as best as I can tell, it seems to have a faint golden glow to it. Is that about right, would you folks say? Yeah. Yeah, now it's split into a binary object. This is what...
That's what's interesting about it, is that
Yeah.
if you say it's cars, then how come it's two lights? How come they move around?
Yes.
The distance between the lights isn't always the same.
That's right.
Right there. Flipping the two. Now that's been the same pattern we've seen.
Yeah.
But it's still inexplicable.
Yeah. Boy, they're very bright lights, too.
Yeah. Brighter than I expected.
Yeah. I don't have any idea what that distance is. If I could
I wonder where that red
say what the if we could say what the red tower distance is, then we might be able to judge the distance.
The binary to the right seems to have gone further.
That's right. It moved. It did. It moved.
Now that's just weird.
Yeah.
It keeps doing the same pattern, but it's not. If you say it's highway lights, then how is it doing the same pattern all the time?
Right. Yep.
That's where it starts.
Huh.
Go through the red lights.
Oh, I'm getting 3 together back on the right.
They're coming quicker now.
Yeah.
Still have the old pair off.
Now they're gone. No, there's a faint one. I'm seeing an infrared. It's to the right of the red tower, but it's pulsating. You know, I can't...
There's one above the tower.
Yeah.
There's the one to the right.
Right. One thing I've noted is they seem to stay or hover at the same altitude. I don't see them really moving up and down too much. They seem to move from side to side, but not vertically. The moon is still eclipsed full. It's very beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Some interesting lights that just came on by the tower. There's a tower and there's a light off to the right of it.
What's weird about it is the separations seem to always be the same at different points in the journey. Like when they go further right, they get further apart, but they're always paired.
You know something, I heard the theory that those are car lights. After standing here and looking at this, I don't think those are car lights.
Well, they've been seen since before.
Yeah.
They were headlights.
Even if they weren't, why are the car lights coming in such a way that they separate at exactly the same pace?
Yes, and
If you were to film that, I think you'd find that the repetition is the same.
right. You know, the other thing is we can see car headlights heading down Route 90 here, and they're consistent and steady and in a linear stream. But these lights just seem to shut off and come back on, and
Well, that could be trees or hills, but
yeah,
the fact that they keep the same pacing.
yeah,
Like now they're a close binary to the right of the tower,
right.
and then they'll split as they go further to the east or to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they split out the same way.
How that one?
There's 4 of them now.
Yeah.
5.
Actually, there's more. Infrared is showing another one.
Ooh, that comes right at it. Comes right at them.
You know, you can't see it, but there's one hovering and moving to the left, right over the red blinking light.
I see it now.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the right, it's floating right there. That's what's so remarkable about it.
Yeah.
The pattern is the same. They start binary, then they move separate.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the spacing increases as they go away.
Has anyone ever tried to go out there?
I think so, but it's pretty far away.
Yeah.
I think we're talking miles. I think somebody has. Actually, I read a story about this phenomenon, how different people have tried different things and nobody's come up with a decent explanation.
Hmm.
It's very strong on the right and
Yeah.
the left at the same
Yeah.
time. Again, they're separating on the right.
Now I can understand why films of this phenomenon have been unconvincing.
Yeah,
Because I'm filming something, and people looking at this film will just say, well, they're lights, that someone's flashing a light or something. But when you're out here physically looking at this thing, it's very different.
for a long enough time too.
Right.
You got to see the pattern develop, and then say to yourself, how does that pattern keep repeating?
Yes. Well, I'm letting this film roll for quite some time. I've already been recording about 30 minutes.
Well, I think you're going to see if you go back, if you measure the time between each incident, I'll bet it's pretty comparable. Or if nothing else,
Look at that one going up. Whoa.
the time it takes for it to go from left to right is probably going to be pretty constant.
Yeah.
And the splitting, it'd be interesting to measure the distance between the lights.
Yeah.
Like right now, they're getting farther apart.
There's a couple.
There's 3. That's a different pattern. There's 1 to the right, 2. They're no longer paired. Okay, that's different. Right. Hasn't done that. That's the right. No, it's above the top.
Have any accounts come down about Native Americans seeing this before there were all these lights and highways and so forth around?
Well, that's what someone said earlier was the farmers prior to the invention of headlights
Yeah.
would tell stories of these lighthouses
Hmm.
before they could have been there.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole linear pattern of them now.
Okay, the one, the second from the right is now split into two again.
Yeah.
And there's the opposite second, so there you are. I'm gonna rule out extraterrestrial.
So you think it's probably some kind of geologic phenomena or gas or
It's
something?
too much like some type of light.
Yeah.
It's so comparable to other lights we're seeing on the horizon.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of evidence of volcanism around here. You could drive by and see cinder cones, old volcanic
Why would they
peaks.
move?
Yeah.
Cinder cones don't move.
Yeah.
Did you see the eclipse when it started
Yeah.
and it kept advancing across?
Yes, that was
That was
interesting.
very cool.
Yeah. I was talking with a friend in California and they couldn't see anything.
Well, you gotta be in the right spot, location.
That's right.
I don't think we'd see anything in Chicago either. Yeah, they said it'd be 100%, and I was thinking, well, I wonder if that means everywhere.
Mm.
But of course it would be everywhere because it's the Earth sheltering the moon, and we all see the same moon.
Although the Marfa Public Radio interviewed a guy from the observatory, and he said on the west coast of the U.S. it wouldn't, the views wouldn't be so good.
Well, maybe because the moon doesn't rise the same there.
Yeah, it could be. That's right. Well, these lights are definitely strange.
Yeah, they are definitely.
There's something odd about this. Gee, I wonder if that red blinking light is some kind of reference point that someone put out there.
I think it's just a radio tower.
Or a radio tower, yeah.
But it is a reference point. It's not moving.
Yeah.
It's West Texas Radio.
Second one appeared. The traffic sounds you're hearing are behind me. There's cars going down Route 90. And those are the Marfa Lights. just disappeared. Did you folks see that blinking way off to the left? I'm going to try to pick that up. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Okay, there it is. I'm not seeing it with the naked eye, but the infrared camera is picking it up. It's another one of these binary pairs of lights. You see the glow off in the horizon there? It's sort of in the middle between that glow and the orange light to the far left there. That orange light is another radio tower or something. It's constantly lit.
All four lights over there haven't moved.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm picking up a binary flashing pair of something right in the center there, in infrared.
What kind of camera are you working with?
It's a Panasonic, and it shoots in infrared mode in normal.
Got like a night vision?
Yes.
We just bought a new camera and thought, well, we don't need that.
Would be good for light.
Well, you know something? You could buy infrared illuminators.
Quick, look at that. Four.
Yeah.
There's several pairs.
Look at that.
Oh, it's splitting apart.
There's a whole ton of them over there. I'm going to flip back to where the red tower is. Okay, there's the red tower. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. What's odd is that these lights just seem to flicker off and on. It's hard to tell when they're going to turn on. There's 1, 2, 3.
I think we're starting to see the moon come out of eclipse.
Yes,
Just a sliver.
yes.
What's the model number on your Panasonic?
Oh, I think it's a DVC-30. It's discontinued model. there's like a binary pair there. Interesting. You know, the way they're undulating, it almost seems like it's a flame of some sort. Yeah, and flicking it off and on. Yeah. Yeah, the town of Marfa pays him a lot of money to go out there and do it every night. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I'm seeing a pair of 3 now. Yeah, it's there's 2, and then near the furthest to the right one, there's like a. Oh my gosh, this is really interesting. Yeah, it looked like it broke up into 4 distinct lights, and then they all merged into one.
How much memory does that thing have? Like 40 minutes going.
Oh, I'm shooting tape. You know, digital videotape. See, that's what I was looking at just a second ago. There were 4 of them, and they were all lined up, and then they kind of squeezed together into one. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. Do they ever merge? Look how
Yes, they
close
do.
they're
Look
getting.
at how quickly they're moving together right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And we have connection. Into just a golden
Yeah, I
light.
would say they're not headlights. It's
They
just
can't
too.
be.
They're just
Now they're coming
behaving in
apart.
such a strange manner. You know, cars don't do that. Airplanes don't do that. Airplanes
would
couldn't.
come higher in the sky. They wouldn't always.
Yeah,
be
they
the
wouldn't
same
hover that
level.
close to the ground. But that is interesting that they do
Now they
seem
split
to.
again.
They seem to stay at the same elevation.
And look at the similarity in the patterns
Yeah.
of those 3 there.
There you go.
Now there's 4 of them. Yep.
Mhm.
They split up again.
Unfortunately, filming in this mode renders everything into black and white,
Oh,
so you
it
can't
doesn't
see the
matter.
color subtleties.
I think that it's the.
Those are just similar patterns. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're like a chevron or a triangle.
When I get this tape home, I'm going to speed it up. You know, make a time lapse
See
of
how-
it and
right.
see if there's anything. Because
Look
you
for
had an
patterns,
interesting
yeah,
idea.
look for
Is
patterns.
timing and pattern. Yeah.
Or at least consistency of movement, because
Yeah.
sometimes there's more than others.
Yeah.
But it seems to be that they go through the same routine.
Yeah.
If they come above the red light,
See, now they just disappeared, and
if you come back to the red light, you'll see it starting up.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's the red
there's
light
the red light, which
off
is
to the
actually a
left.
double, yeah, it's a double tower.
Yeah, it's a double tower, and it looks just like 2 white lights. Oh, look at
One
a
above.
just
second
came
one
in
just
above it.
emerged above. Yeah.
Now that's actually quite a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Because your eyes can't quite do it that well.
Right.
The
Right.
double.
You know, I was thinking of picking up an infrared illuminator, but it's pointless because that, whatever that is so far out there. I don't think even the most expensive infrared illuminator can reach that far. So that's could be anywhere from 10 to 20 miles.
We have had quite a span without any connection.
Oh, look at the moon. Little sliver.
Yeah. That is so good. God,
Little
I can't believe
fingernail.
the number of stars out here.
What a combination. Well, when the moon comes back, they'll disappear.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of.
Oh.
See, it's hard to see them with the naked eye.
Yes,
The
it
camera's
is.
seeing it.
More than we're seeing.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm glad there's that radio tower. It gives you that.
Oh, yeah,
Focus.
you
It
need
gives you
a
a point of
point of
reference.
reference, right.
It's perfect.
Well, I think my plan is to get a 5-mile reach green laser and just point it out there and see what happens.
See if you get a bounce back from something.
Oh, that would be freaky.
You know, when
Yeah.
up to the left and you can't see it with your good eye.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the one I was...
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move the camera off to the left. You know, I've got the camera locked down at the same horizon.
Plane, yeah.
So that has to tell you something about the way
They're
the
not
lights
moving
behave.
around, yeah.
Let's see, I don't see it.
Oh, there. Whoa, there were two.
Oh, there it is.
There were two. He scanned past two.
Yeah.
They come and go. That's the thing.
One,
There's
two.
one. There's one. Yep. There it is.
Oh, yeah, there it
When
is.
you move back,
Right.
There'll be another one. Scoop that one, you'll see another one.
Okay.
Go that way.
The
a
other
bit.
way.
Other way.
You mean
To the right.
Towards
pan right?
One,
Yeah.
two.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
One.
God, that one seems to be moving
Yeah,
around.
you cannot see that at all with the naked eye.
Yeah.
If you go a little more, you're gonna get them both. The other. One.
So are you visiting here too, or where are you from?
I'm from California,
Oh,
and
that's
I'm
what you
working
said
here.
before.
I have a temporary job. Oh, yeah, there's a binary pair over there. Could see that.
Mm-hmm. But you can't when you look out there.
It's going to be interesting to shoot this up on the big screen, see if we get any better.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You gonna be here tomorrow night?
I don't know.
We're still in the area tomorrow night. We might come back.
Yeah, I really want to get a hold of that laser now. I found one on the internet.
Well, maybe you'll crack the mystery because somebody needs to. Or
It's time to know about that rented space.
I'll go back to my Doctor Who series and see what I can figure out.
I like Doctor Who too. You know, one thing that Tom Baker, Doctor Who, said that I
The
think is
original-
really true.
The real
is
Tom Baker.
He
I
said
mean, the real Doctor.
everything is science.
Yes.
I agree with that. I think there's an explanation for everything.
It's just a
Up
matter
to
of
a point.
time when
Up
you're
to a point.
when you're
Yeah.
open and willing to see it. It's like the camera is willing to see that light, and our eyes are not.
Oh, I'm actually getting a call.
Take care.
Okay.
Before we head out, I'm
Oh.
freezing.
Hey, honey.
Thank you.
See you later. Good talking.
Yeah, how are you? You're on film now. I'm filming the Marfa Lights, and I'm at the Marfa viewing station. I've just finished filming the full eclipse of the moon. And as I'm looking up at the sky, there are trillions and trillions and trillions of stars. I don't think I've ever seen so many stars. It's just, I mean, your jaw would drop open if you saw the stars here. Yeah. And I've been filming the Marfa Lights now for almost an hour. Oh, yeah, you could see them. It is a very strange phenomenon. I mean, well, they look like blinking lights that are pinpoints of light, and sometimes they're binary lights, and sometimes a string of lights, and they don't seem to attain any altitude. In other words, they stay fixed at the same altitude, but it's hard to say what that is. But they definitely don't go way up into the sky, and they do seem to appear laterally, you know, and strings of lights, and they come and go, and sometimes they're really bright, and now they've just completely disappeared. It's like black on the horizon. And people have said that these are car lights, but I really don't think so. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna shut the camera down.